The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Well, we are certainly off to a cold start this Saturday morning with colder temperatures on the way. After we've been pretty mild the past couple of days, it is going to be notably colder as we're heading into the afternoon, something we're already feeling this morning for many areas. That's why 13 weather ball is blue. Cooler weather is in view. Already right now, only 22 degrees, feeling like 13. Here's a live look out at Kalamazoo right now, where temperatures, yes, going to be on the colder side. We are starting to see a little bit of grass peeking through the snow cover. Now, that has to do with the warm temperatures we've been seeing recently, and we will be able to see warmer temperatures tomorrow to melt down more of that snowpack. Satellite and radar, nice and clear skies overnight, and that's what led a lot of our temperatures drop down to be so cold during the overnight hours. Now, clouds are trying to move in from our north, but we're not necessarily seeing too much of an impact under the influence of high pressure, and that will be maintained throughout the rest of today. We'll start to see a couple more clouds moving in, though, and that's going to be ahead of this system heading in our direction. This will be tracking our way throughout the rest of the day into tonight, bringing us some snowfall heading into tomorrow morning. Now, for this weekend, today still pretty quiet, partly to mostly cloudy. We'll continue to see clouds increasing throughout the day. Temperatures that are definitely quite a bit colder, only topping out in the upper 20s for today. Heading into the end of the weekend, we do have a little bit of a rain-snow mix on the way, likely to stay more so as snow throughout the morning, but anything lingering into the early afternoon as temperatures are warming above freezing and close to 40 degrees. That's when we could see a little bit of mixing as well. Let's track all of this out hour by hour. Clouds are increasing throughout the rest of the day, but we're staying dry at least during most of the overnight hours. Tomorrow morning, right around 6 o'clock in the morning, that's when a lot of this snow starts to move in. It'll be moving across as we're heading throughout the rest of our Sunday morning, with temperatures still during this time staying below freezing. Past lunchtime is when we start to get above freezing temperatures, which is what gives us the opportunity for some mixing, but for the most part, this should just be staying as snowfall. Dry throughout much of our Sunday afternoon and evening, but into early Monday morning, we do have the chance for a little bit of snow, a little bit of mixing to occur further off to our north, especially north of US 10. For the most part, West Michigan will be staying dry, but closer to Big Rapids, that's where we could end up seeing some of that snowfall, some of that more wet snow or cold rain on the way. That continues to clear out heading into our Monday afternoon and evening. How much snow are we expecting from Sunday, though, especially tonight and into tomorrow morning? Not a lot, 1 to about 2 inches, especially north of Grand Rapids. A little bit more than that possible, especially around about Big Rapids, where we could be up to about 3 inches of snowfall. Not a ton still out of all of this, and as temperatures warm into the 40s, close to 40 by the afternoon, we're not necessarily going to be seeing it sticking around very long. Temperatures for our Sunday morning starting out in the 20s throughout the morning hours until about 11 a.m. We're still below or right around freezing. After that, we make huge strides, getting closer to the 40-degree mark, getting into the upper 30s heading into our Sunday afternoon. Now, the 40s aren't necessarily going to be lasting for all that long, though. After that, 37 degrees into Monday, big drop into Tuesday right around 29, which is only a couple of degrees shy where temperatures usually are this time of year. Warming right back up after that into Wednesday and Thursday, but we do have the possibility for some wintry mix during this Wednesday to Thursday timeline as well. That's what's going to cool us down into the end of the work week once again. Temperatures near the lakeshore today going to largely be topping out still in the mid to upper 20s. A little bit of a breeze largely coming out of the east, mostly cloudy skies as clouds continue to increase into this afternoon. Northern zone seeing temperatures in the mid to upper 20s as well, and exact same story further south, closer to the Grand Rapids as well as the Kalamazoo and Battle Creek areas. Your 13 on Your Side 7-day forecast. Increasing clouds throughout the day today, temperatures that will only be topping out in the upper 20s. Big warm up into tomorrow, but not before we have the chance for a little bit of snow first throughout the morning hours. Monday and Tuesday look drier, but we are watching the chance for a wintry mix with possible icing for Wednesday and Thursday next week.